Tom Whittingham is currently the Head of External Development, a recently created post at the University of Worcester. He has come to Geelong to discuss professional learning communities for the Expansive Learning Network.
I hope it will reaffirm what I have sensed people are looking to develop, and that's a sense of community amongst professional learners and leaders. It may bring a dimension of understanding of where the English system is, as well as how people within that system, which at the moment is highly accountable, driven by standards, yes, and that's not a bad thing, are actually turning to professional learning communities as a form of enrichment and professional growth. I'm always very sensitive about trying to get under the skin of and culture. It's very contextually driven. So I will bring some broad brushstrokes, but hope that they can, if they haven't already, reaffirm the values that hold the community together. This is who we are and how we're going to work. Adopt a principle of learning from, with, and also on behalf of one another. I think that's very important. Not everyone can get to every meeting, but it's important that if we are learning on behalf of one another, our sense of corporateness remains importantly at the focus of all our thinking. To identify some key issues that are strategically placed within now policy, and also looking for the gaps and opportunities, not to deconstruct, but to be constructive. Because I think if you just go for policy and its constraints, it's a deficit model. If you go for policy, constraints and opportunities, so I hope I'll bring them a sense of being proactive in what can be done. I am not the guru brought in here to give any sweeping answers, but more to raise from my experience sort of practical issues that people will reflect on, so that they then can galvanise those resources, create a form of action plan, because I think people need to see that their investment of time are going to bring some outcomes, find the areas that really will be of significance to the communities they serve. You know, never miss our core business. It's about raising the performance of young people and having an opportunity to galvanise your actions set against a time frame, because the worst thing is we get energised by a day, we go away and there's no follow-up. So I think we need systematic approach to it. But also what I do hope they will look at is that the world is becoming increasingly smaller by nature of technology, and I've travelled halfway around the world because I wanted to meet like minds. Not to lose the network opportunities that I hopefully will place on the table, that people can continue a conversation. There's no quick fix for this, but actually like minds grouped together around a theme of mutual interest, I believe can make a difference.